Hello everyone, it's Mole's Cozy Corner. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. If you like cozy gaming, cozy hobbies and cozy lifestyle content, you're in the right place. So make sure to subscribe and comment below so I can say hey. We're back playing Hogwarts Legacy Part 2. So in the previous video, to catch you up, we had a run-in with a dragon. We took a portkey to Rackham's vault and we had a run-in with Ramrock himself, the evil goblin. Then after all of that excitement, we got sorted into our house. As you can see, we are in the Gryffindor dormitories. So we are going to head straight down and start our first quest. I remember when I first played this game, I would interact with all of these things thinking it like made a difference to the story or it would do something other than just touching and eating things. We'll head down to the common room.
Where's the common room?
So we found the common room and we have a few people to talk to.
Really thought I had it.
So this is Cressida Bloom. This is one of the people that we have to talk to. So let's chat to her.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
She has the same hair as me.
A theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I've studied with him.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
I'm sure
Don't
you'll
worry,
get it.
You'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
We have the option to ask questions so you can learn more about the things that the characters are talking about. For example, non-verbal casting. We talked to Cressida. Now we need to find Gareth. Well, that was a bit dramatic. Did you see? Oh, he's sizing up. What is this guy's problem?
I would really like someone to try it.
So this is Gareth.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself.
Gareth Weasley. So he's going to be a ancestor to the Ron Weasley.
I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
That must be awkward.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well.
Yeah, I wouldn't
And
want to
she's
have
an
a relative
incredibly
as a
powerful
teacher.
witch.
That would
She'll
be
have your
pretty
back.
awkward.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Well,
Well,
nice
it was
meeting you.
Gareth. And thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
I love how she's just eavesdropping in the background to our conversation. But we do meet her later on in the game and she's actually really nice.
Hope the professor catches her this time.
Okay, so this is Nelly.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It's true. And I was almost killed. Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
How awful for you. And of course, that poor man from the Ministry. But still, you got to see a dragon. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast.
Just what
at
we want as a
Hogwarts.
new student in their 5th year. Everyone's eyes on you.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
See you later. Oh, up she goes.
Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
I guess we're meeting Professor Weasley. So for those of you who are playing on the Nintendo Switch, what are your thoughts on the graphics of this game? Because I know I mentioned it briefly in my
Good morning.
last
I
video.
trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you
We're so
are.
excited. We
Make
get to
the
start
most of it.
classes.
You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
A
Here you
field
are.
guide. And there goes half the field guide pages, which we will have to find.
What is it?
It is a wizard's
What
field
is it?
guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
So
You would
this
be
is a very
wise to
nifty
take
little
full
tool.
advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
It plays a big part in your exploration of the game as well.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Well, off we go.
This way.
So the field guide
The guide will give
definitely
you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
helped you progress in the game because you can keep track of everything that you're
I
exploring.
certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
So every time you cast Revelio, it will reveal field guide pages that are nearby. So we've activated our field guide now. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. So we'll open up our field guide and have a look at that. And here we are. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. So it'll talk us through these different features. But first we'll click on challenges. So your overall progress separates into 5 different categories.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Oh, so we've
Your
activated
field
our flue
guide contains
flames.
a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You've discovered a Flue Flames fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered Flue Flames. Hogwarts is divided into 2 main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Green Flue Flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Grey Flue Flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Select the Library Annex region to continue. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Flue Flames for you. So we'll select the activated Flue Flames, Central Hall.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Oh, I can see a floating
You
page.
can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be
Yay,
sure you
we get to start our
Hogsmeade
classes.
as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Ooh, we get to go to Hogsmeade too.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade.
I can't
You
wait
will
to go to
also, I
Hogsmeade.
imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors
Indeed we
have agreed
do.
to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My
Ooh.
suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Oh, we can't talk about that. We promised Professor Fig that we wouldn't say anything, so we have to stick with our word.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil.
Oh, here he is.
Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't
Well,
say
he
I chose
didn't
the dragon's
choose
path,
it.
Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
You did indeed.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Oh, she
Well,
knows.
Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood,
Oh, we're keeping
Professor.
secrets now.
Now,
More
as
secrets.
capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You can track available quests from the map. We open our map here. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. We will be completing side quests and assignments to help us progress. So Defense Against the Dark Arts and Charms class. Which one should we do first?
The
I
map
think
is
Defense
enchanted
Against the
to help
Dark
you
Arts.
Find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr.
Are we going to
Ollivander.
get our own
He's an
wand today?
exceptional craftsman and a good
Maybe.
friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Understood. Okay, welcome to Hogwarts. We've completed our first quest. That was nice and easy. Probably the easiest quest we will come across in this game. Oh, I can see field guide pages flying around and we can't get them yet. I think we'll go with Charms class because Accio is the spell that will help us grab field guide pages. So let's track that one first. So at the moment we're in Central Hall. I'll try and remember that because Professor Weasley said it's a good way to locate more areas in the castle. And I do tend to get quite lost. Come on. That is one feature in the Nintendo Switch version that really annoys me, is when you stand in front of a door, it should automatically open, but sometimes it just doesn't. So you have to kind of like shimmy around the door. We've activated another Floo Flame. Charms class is around here somewhere. I love how there's just random dialogue in this game as well. You can just hear ghosts and suits of armor talking to each other. Okay, so here we go into our first classroom. This part of the game I actually really like as well, learning all the new spells.
Here, behind you.
Natsai, that's her name.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Natty.
So
Natty.
you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now,
I love
this will
him.
be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take
He's very
hold with
flamboyant,
the
isn't he?
passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer
damn.
months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Where's Hermione Granger when you need her?
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it
Crickets.
seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning
He's
them
sassy, I
out of
like
one
it.
another's
So
hands.
sassy.
Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oh, we're gonna learn Accio! Yay! So we've got a new spell. Doing these spells used to like really freak me out, like learning them, because I used to get so anal about how close I would get to the line. Like, I need it to be perfect, but it doesn't really matter too much as long as you do follow the line.
I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
After me.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Oh, I believe this unlocks the game that you can play.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay, up we go.
Very simply, show us how it's done.
Let's go.
Very good.
Oh, did we get the highest one? We did. Woo! Oh, we did it again. I think I'm getting the hang of this. So we let it go about there. Oh, is that gonna fall? Don't fall. No. Phew.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. Well,
Yay.
there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Who else wishes that points were more of a thing this game? Like you could actually earn house points and it would change things. Like it would change not the outcome of the game, but there would be like a tally at the end and it would determine who wins the house cup.
Watch this.
You go, girl. We got it. Oh, you're standing in such an awkward place there. We got it, we got it.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
We did it, we won Summoner's Court.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh no. Okay, now. Perfect. Okay, we only got 30 that time, but that's okay. Ooh, that was a close one. We did it! We won again.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand,
That's
Natty.
good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Interesting.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts.
And we're
I
glad
think
to have you,
Professor Warner
Natty.
wants to talk
I
to
actually
me.
really like her
Better
character.
not keep him waiting. Until next time.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Ah, special assignments. So I think the assignments help you learn more spells as well as the main quests and everything. Oh, we've leveled up. And now we can cast Accio. You'll see field guide pages floating around the castle, so it helps to look up sometimes. And that noise you can hear, that twinkling noise, means there's something nearby to identify. Like a field guide page. Where is it? Oh, maybe that means it's because there's a chest there. Let's head out. Hello.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Wasn't too challenging a lesson? No.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
There was a field guide page floating around there somewhere, I did see. There it is! Yay! Also, we've completed another challenge. Let's open up our field guide and have a look. So we've managed to collect 2 field guide pages. The next is 8. So it's like a tiered list. And then in quests, what have we done? Completed 2 main story quests. And the next will be 4. Okay. And here we can actually track our quests that we've got going on. And it will give you a tick list of things to do. So we've started our first day. We've attended Charms class. Now we are going to attend Defense Against the Dark Arts class. And I'm very excited. We'll track that. Maybe we can explore this area a little bit more. It's a kitty! Now, first thing, the cats in this game doesn't actually do anything. I don't know why they have this cutscene to highlight it, but it's just something that I like to do. I love cats. Oh, there's Peeves.
You'll get us in trouble.
Says it's a boo, and he says it's a flat.
Peeves,
Oh, so this is one of those puzzle doors. The 3 numbers around the central number is what it has to equal to, if that makes sense. So 0 plus 3 plus 2, that'll be 2. So you start from 0. So 0, 1, 2. The 2 is going to be the weird little grap horn. Is that a grap horn? Yes, we'll stick with that. And then the bottom one is to equal 12. So the unicorn is 1 plus 4. That's 5. So the difference is 7. Okay, 7. So that'll be the weird octopus looking thing. Is that right? It's right! I did it! Oh my god. I'm so smart. Maybe I should have been a Ravenclaw. There's another chest over there. Okay, so now we've explored up here. Let's attend our Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Yay! It's a field guide page. Yay! Exploring in this game will have you playing it for hours and hours and hours, so we'll try and not get too sidetracked whilst we've still got spells to learn. Otherwise, we'll just come across loads of things that we don't necessarily have access to. I know on the PS5 as well, you can get things like platinum points. The Switch doesn't offer any rewards for completion, which is a shame. Whoa.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as
that shut him up
is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso, let's go. Oh god, I almost missed that button.
Levioso.
So it's like Wingardium Leviosa, but it's slightly different because you have less control with Levioso, I think. Well, this is exciting. We get to practice on a dummy. So where is Levioso?
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yes, it's got a shield over it.
Cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Okay.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
So when it has a shield around it with a certain colour, you have to cast a spell with that colour
Very good. But
to break the shield.
practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your mark.
Aha, it's Sebastian.
Now, I want a fair duel.
Oh, okay.
Only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay, here we go. You're gonna get your ass kicked, boy. Are we starting?
This should be easy.
I know.
I know.
This is not Levy's first duel.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Pushed him off the table.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Oh, damn.
I put you on the spot.
It's a shame that relationships aren't a thing in this game, because I feel like that was a very flirty interaction.
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A
Yes,
classroom
ma'am.
duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Oh, that's exciting. We get to do dark arts assignments. Oh, was that a field guide page? I think it was.
Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Yes.
Nice work.
Why, thank
I
you.
enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Indeed. Indeed it was.
Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again,
Well,
perhaps this
I just
wasn't
have
your
those kind of
first duel.
capabilities.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested.
Fabulous. So we've completed our 2 classes for the day, and we've leveled up again. I think we have to speak to Professor Weasley next, don't we? Meet with Professor Weasley. Oh, we've got another quest. That's the dueling club. But first, we need to meet with Professor Weasley. Just looking for any field guide pages. Nope.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, it's Deke. Deke's so cute.
Excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Here I am. She's gonna quiz us again, isn't she?
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager
She's
there's a
hinting
good deal
again.
more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Perfect.
Professor
What
Ronan
more
did
work?
mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Wow, we get to choose our own
With a
wand.
borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Spellcrafts.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust
It's a
no
shame
one
that
else to
Diagon
tell
Alley
me
is
what
not a
you
thing
want.
in this game, because I feel like all of these sorts of shops would be
I'm
there.
eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Ooh, who do we pick? Do we pick Natty or Sebastian? Well, we're going to be seeing Sebastian for the duels, the secret duel club, so we'll go with Natty. I like Natty as
I'd
well.
like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice.
And she
Miss
is in
Onai
our
one of our
house,
most
so...
talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
Victor
A rather
Rookwood?
unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
Field guide page. We'll grab that. Oh. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. You can track assignments and their progress in the quest menu of your field guide. Let's get that field guide page. Oh, there's something there. Okay, off we go to complete our first assignment. Professor Ronan was our charms teacher, so that's cool. We like him.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The Mending Charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Perfect.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience
That is a very true point.
Invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
You learn by doing,
I'll start on
as
the
they
task
do
right
say.
away, Professor.
Okay, let's go. Oh, there's another field guide. Oh, there's another one of those secret puzzle doors through there. So we need to collect a flying page near the statue. Where's that gonna be? Is that it? Or are they just birds? No, they're just birds. Oh, there it is.
Got it.
Collect the flying page in the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. That's back through here. Come on, open the door.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
There it is.
Brilliant.
Excellent. Okay, let's go back to Professor Ronan. We've completed our tasks.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I keep going to press A to talk to people instead of Y.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Hence the dramatic
Marvelous.
roly-poly
You
there.
clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we?
Yes.
Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
That's one thing to keep an eye out for, is making sure you're pressing the right button. Lovely, now we've learned Reparo. The Mending Charm Reparo can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment. Lovely. So, we've completed another quest. Well, an assignment. Oh, what's that over there? Is that something we can repair?
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Oh, but this is something to keep an eye out for. So you cast Levioso on these things, and it reveals a field guide page. Yay! Oh, we've leveled up. Field guide. Oh, we need to be closer. Oh, we've completed another challenge. Field guide page. Oh my gosh, there's so much happening. Oh, we can cast it from quite far away. That's pretty good. Oh, so we got a quest up there somewhere and a quest here. I think we should complete these side quests because it helps increase our XP. Oh, there's another field guide page.
I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty.
Potty. God, I haven't heard that word in a while.
I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you learned anything about it?
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Perhaps I'll have a look. Oh, that field guide page, it's teasing me.
I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Fear not, we will find the mystery, but first, the field guide page. Quick! There it is. Gotcha! Okay, so we need to discover the painting's secret. This is achieved by Lumos. Lumos.
Must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
So that looks like it is... What's that little bit in the corner? Is that... That might have been down here.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
It's the little moth.
Frame, little moth.
Back up we go. Let's pop him in the frame. Nice and easy to...
I knew there was a connection.
To complete.
Ooh, that I solved the
field guide.
Empty frame.
Ah, so it gets rid of them every time you do them. Okay. To put the moth back in the frame, by the way, you just need to cancel the Lumos spell. So let's find Lenora.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm not telling. Imagine if we were that much of a menace.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity
I
I was
suppose.
so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. I should have seen that.
And anyway, so there's a side quest up here. Oh, here she is.
I've made a mess of things.
Oh, it's Cressida.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that, and now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library.
Oh, no.
Told Madame Scribner they
So
were
we've got to do it.
flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me.
She'd be in
There
for
are
a
only
howler.
5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
God, she is crashing out over these books. Let's go get them. Oh, there's 5. We have to get 5. So the library's just here, so it's not too far. Whoa, these camera angles, I swear.
I'm going to have
there's
to use
one.
vacuum to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Got it. There's one over there. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. There's another. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that was too far. Oh! Oh, just got that one. Oh, we've leveled up again. Perfect. Ah.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Shouldn't really be reading her diary. That's a little bit personal. Oh, is that something? Professor Black, might I suggest a ban on magic in the library? Someone has been sneaking into the restricted section, and Cressida Bloom seems to think of the library as her own personal arena in which to practice her latest incantations. It is most disruptive. One might consider Peeves tame by comparison to such antics. Maybe we need to go up these stairs. Whoa. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's the other one. Quickly, where's it gone? Oh, it's flying around somewhere. Haha. Got it.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Ooh, a Wiggenweld potion. Now we've got 4.
Lumos.
So let's find that portrait. Was that the one we were just in front of? Downstairs, maybe? Or is it here somewhere?
Revelio.
Ah, there it is.
Lumos.
Right, let's take you back to your picture frame. Those flying books confused me for a second. I was like, field guide pages? No. Back in he goes. And back down to Cressida. Oh, there's another Flue Flames point.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
What?
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Another side quest completed. We've leveled up a little bit as well since then, which is good. There's a door here. Okay, let's do this one. The Grapphorn is 2. 11, that's 13. That is a difference of 8. The spider. So if the spider is 8, the whatever that thing is 9. So 5 and 9 is 14 with a difference of 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. That's the 3-headed snake. Okay, let's find this 3-headed snake on the next thing. There. Let's get that chest inside. Let's go. Yes! Such a sense of achievement. Okay, now we are going to attend Hogsmeade. Let's go.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade.
Yes.
You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
She is mesmerized. Okay, let's follow Natty.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Oh, we got another Flue
cannot tell you
Flames.
how nice, grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Oh, we love a bit of snow at Hogwarts.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Okay, let's collect some lacewing flies.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder
Where?
if something startled them.
Huh.
I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
These things we can collect as well. So as you're walking around and exploring, there's lots of materials to collect. And these little blue things here, you can cast a basic spell on them and you'll collect Moonstone. Let's go back to Natty. She's probably wondering, what the hell is this girl doing?
They left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Oh, well, that does not stop us going in there.
Professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Oh, it's not too bad. That's actually not too far.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Very, very true, which is why exploring is a big part of this game and it's very important to progress. Plus, it's just fun. I love exploring in games. You can get lost on it for hours and hours.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar. I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
And all these bits that you are collecting, you don't need to worry about running out because they respawn anyway. Like, they respawn every day.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
You may as well collect all the things that you can get, so you've got more stuff.
Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Mr. Moon does not like the demiguise.
Oh, Mr. Moon, a demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
Too much butterbeer.
There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like.
Oh, it's raining.
What they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
Hogsmeade, the only all-wizarding village in Britain. Hogsmeade has been a favourite haunt of Hogwarts students, 3rd years and up, for centuries. Okay, so here we are at Hogsmeade, and I think we'll end this video here, and in the next one, of course, we are going to be exploring everything in Hogsmeade. I'm so excited, I can't wait. So if you did enjoy this video, guys, make sure to give it a like. Let me know in the comments what you are most excited for about this gameplay. Maybe that's the exploration side or completing more quests, going into Hogsmeade. I know I'm excited for that. Subscribe if you are new and make sure to hit the notification bell so you are notified when the next video goes up. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!